Good day, folks. I hope everyone is doing well today. Today, I would like to talk about things you should do or consider before traveling to the Philippines for retirement. As you know, retiring in the Philippines can be an exciting and rewarding decision thanks to its beautiful landscapes, warm climate, affordable cost of living, and welcoming culture. However, like any major life transition, moving to a new country requires careful planning and consideration. Here are some of the essential steps and considerations to ensure a smooth transition for your retirement in the Philippines. First thing first, it is vital to research so you can understand the Philippines. The Philippines is known for its diverse culture, influenced by Spanish, American, and indigenous traditions. Familiarizing yourself with these cultural nuances can help you integrate more seamlessly. Tagalog and English are the official language of the Philippines. Of course, they have other languages with different dialect, but one thing you can be assured of is that most of the Filipino people speaks English, especially in the urban areas, which is a great advantage for expats. You don't have to learn the Filipino languages and phrases, but it will definitely help with those people who don't fully comprehend the English language. Most Filipinos are also known for their hospitality and understanding of social etiquette, such as the concept of pakikasama, which means the art of getting along with others. In the Philippines, expect numerous festivals like Sinulag and Ati-Atihan, which reflects its rich culture. Participating in these events can offer a deeper understanding and appreciation of the local culture. Budget planning is crucial when you get here in the Philippines. Make sure that you create a detailed budget that covers your daily expenses, healthcare, travel, and leisure activities. Factoring in unexpected expenses to ensure financial security. You need to know where your money is going at all times. Another thing to think about before coming to the Philippines is banking. Most major banks in the Philippines offer foreign currency accounts, allowing you to deposit funds in your home currency and convert them as needed. You will have to get a better understanding of the exchange rates, transaction fees, and the best ways in which you can transfer money internationally. There are certain things you need before opening an account in the Philippines. For example, PNB Bank and or Robinson's Bank, aka BPI, you could open an account once you get your ACR. For other bank, you may have to wait for 6 months before you could open an account with them. Banks such as BDO is one of them. You may also need to think about mode of transportation while you are here. You could take tricycles back and forth, but I wouldn't recommend that for long term. Unless you have a Filipino friend or girlfriend to travel with you, expect that you might have to pay more on each trip than what the Filipino pays. So you could invest in possibly a scooter bike, motorbike, and or car. Evaluate healthcare options here in the Philippines. Major cities have hospitals with modern facilities and English speaking staff. However, rural areas might have limited access to quality healthcare. The Philippines has both public and private healthcare systems, with private hospitals offering higher quality services for a much higher price. For health insurance, some expats get international health insurance plans, while others opt for local insurance policies like PhilHealth. Depending on your medical needs, consider your medical needs and ensure that they can be met in the location you choose to live at. Make sure you have access to specialists and prescription medications if needed. Financial planning is a critical step before retiring in the Philippines. The cost of living is generally lower compared to Western countries. It can vary depending on the location and lifestyle you choose. Here are some things you could do. Make sure you saved up a lump sum of money before you travel. something like $10,000 or more, US dollars or more. You could also save up to 5,000 US dollars, but I think a more comfortable number will be at least 10,000. The next thing is to make sure you have a way to have passive income. Usually expats have online business while living here, which I believe is the better option. If you have enough money, you could also get some real estate and or get into things like farming. Another business which will be lucrative is farming fish, like buying up fish ponds. Do some research on businesses you could potentially get into when you are here, like restaurant business, condominium, and the sort. Email whomever you must email. Schedule appointments to meet when you get here. If you are thinking about pension and retirement funds, make sure you are accessible when you come to the Philippines. Make sure they are accessible when you come to the Philippines. You could consult with a financial advisor to plan how you will receive your pension payments and manage your finances, considering factors such as taxation and currency fluctuations. If you got a house in America, you could always rent it out before getting here. Just make sure it is with a person you think you could trust. Usually, I wouldn't recommend this because it has its risk, especially since you won't be there to manage it yourself. You can always hire someone to manage it while you're gone, maybe a family member or something, but even that is based on trust. I heard of family members screwing each other over things like this. There is the currency exchange you have to take into consideration. Make sure you understand what the exchange rate is and how it fluctuates. As you know, the Philippine pesos is a local currency, and keeping an eye on its exchange rate against your home currency is vital. Understanding visa and residency requirements is essential for asset free retirement in the Philippines. You could get a special resident retirees visa. It is specifically designed for retirees. It offers several benefits such as multiple entry privileges and exemption from exit clearances. Just research the requirements and the application process to determine your eligibility. Prepare the necessary documentation such as proof of pension, police clearance, and medical examination reports. Make sure you have all the necessary documentation, including valid passports, birth certificates, and proof of financial capacity. Consulting with an immigration lawyer can help the process more efficient. Another thing you must think about before retiring in the Philippines is whether you want to purchase property or rent an apartment or home. Renting offers flexibility, while buying property can be a good investment. However, foreigners face restrictions on owning land. They can own condominiums, but only 40% of it. The other 60% of it has to go to a Filipino person. Get in touch with a reputable real estate agent to explore your options and understanding the legal aspects of property ownership. The right location is crucial. You will have to consider climate change, making sure your property is not near a flood prone area. Other factors such as proximity and healthcare facilities, safety, community, and accessibility. Popular retirement destination includes Dumaguete, Tagaytay, Baguio, Manila, and Cebu. Building a social network is also vital for a fulfilling retirement. Join expat groups and our local clubs in order to meet people with similar interests. For hobbies and activities in the Philippines, there are things you could do, such as diving, hiking, and excursions around the neighborhood or different areas. While the Philippines is relatively safe, it is wise to remain vigilant at all times, especially in unfamiliar areas. Stay informed about the local news, understand the common safety concern in your area of your choosing, and take appropriate precautions. Avoid displaying wealth openly and be cautious of scam. target and expats. Make an emergency contact list. Your contact list should include local police, medical facilities, and your country's embassy or or your consulate. This information can be crucial during emergencies. Another thing to consider is the climate and the environmental changes. The Philippines has a tropical climate with high humidity and distinct weather and dry seasons. Ensure that you can adapt to each by making sure your living space is comfortable and equipped to handle it. As for the environmental change, be aware of the typhoons, earthquakes, and flood, which are common here in the Philippines. Research the safety measures you could take in case of such natural disasters. Familiarize yourself with the local laws and regulations to avoid unintentional infractions. Understanding property laws, visa regulations, and tax obligations will help you navigate the legal landscape efficiently. Well, that's all, folks. Until next time, please don't forget to like or subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching.